Alright everybody, it's Zach here, and today we are going to be going over our Alpha agent. So right now we're on the Exchange Alpha website. We just want to head over to charts. So a couple things here. So let's close our agent bar. On the left side of the screen we have we have three tabs: our Markets tab, Indices tab, and our Financials tab. And for markets and indices, these will be prediction markets. So what you see here are prediction markets that affect the stock in question on our screen, which is Apple. So markets like new product lines, iPhones, largest company, end of June, end of the year, monopoly markets, and then anything without a ticker will be our what we call common markets that affect all U.S. stocks. So inflation, unemployment, basically a lot of your macro indicators. Will China invade Taiwan? How many rate cuts? 0, it's not good. Political markets, taxes, all that good stuff. And then on our second tab, we have our indices, which will be SPX, Dow, Russell, NASDAQ, all of the indexes that would affect the stock in question. So will SPX hit price by end of December? Same thing with NASDAQ. What will the S&P hit this year as a low, as a high? Up and down markets. So will SPX open up or down? Will it close up or down? Those are every day. And then if you want to look at ETF, so I'll just type in SPY. And we can head over to this tab right here, this button, the prediction markets. And we can look at what will SPY hit in June. Scroll down here on the chart, and we can see all those markets. Same with weekly, and then same with up or down for today, which are all live pricing. Alright, so next thing is our financials tab. So SPY won't have financials, but we can head over to, let's say, Tesla. And this thing is ripping today. Alright, let's go to financials, and we get all of our quarterly earnings, annual earnings, funds, and all of our financial metrics. Okay, cool. So now let's head over to our Alpha agent. So right down here, this little blue icon. So we'll open that, just clear chat. And let's go to Meta. So, alright. So say switch to Meta. Just switch to Meta, and let's just close this out. And let's I want to see technicals on the intraday. So let's pull up technicals on the intraday 5-minute candles, which are already on. So now what it's doing is it's pulling all the candlestick data for the period in question, basically what's on the chart. So it's going to draw the EMAs, and then it's going to label price levels. So here's the intraday read on Microsoft, up to almost 2.5% on the session. Strong morning rip, now consolidating your highs. Key levels, flipped resistance, then was support, then resistance, 13 touches. All of our levels, all of our EMA stacks, volume. The open saw heavy two-sided volume, 755K in the first bar. The rally was accompanied by solid consistent volume, and then kind of like a bull and a bear thesis. So alright, now I want to see Meta on a 1 day. So maybe a little longer term. Alright, now pull up the 1 day chart and do a technicals read. And then after that, we'll do prediction markets. Oh, that was quick. Sometimes it can be quicker if you do the switch and the technicals at the same time. So big picture, sustained downtrend off the highs, grinding in a downtrend since this 52-week high range. So year to date, over the past year, well below all of the EMAs. Meta is in a relief bounce today off multi-month lows, but the daily structure remains bearish. Alright, so now I want to see what you think about prediction markets, Alpha. Alright, so I'll just say, alright, now pull prediction markets. Alright. Here's what they're pricing in for Meta and the macro backdrop. So this week, 0 chance of hitting 580 or higher this week. Yeah, I mean, it's Friday. June 2026, 38% odds. Meta hits 540 to the downside. Meta Mango model, their new AI model, or their new release of it. Macro context, so this is a good one. So Fed rate hike, 52% probability, and it's going to give you an analysis on basically all these. Rate hike by October meeting, odds of no change, June inflation, economy, all this good stuff. So that's good. Alright. And so next we are going to ask it for let's go options. Alright, so now do you see anything unusual today options flow wise? Alright, so let me just delete all that. Let's get back to the 5-minute. No meta-specific contracts in the unusual flow today, but there's plenty worth flagging across the market. Okay. You can ask it for a meta-specific options chain, and it will give you that. It'll give you the put to call volume for both sides. So SPY 0 DTE, enormous volume on the calls, puts. So okay, so it's giving us a. Alright, so what it's doing is it's giving us the options flow for the market. So I say, alright, so this is the unusual flow for the market. Alright, so here's what I pulled. Yeah, so the QQQ, so yeah, 0 DT calls, 0 DT puts, SPY, Tesla, explosive call, move. Meanwhile, the puts are collapsing. ASTS, October. Okay, so it flagged an October $70 call. Thank you. So let's just go back to Meta. Alright, pull the Meta options chain for me. For today. Alright, full Meta options chain for today's expiration. So it's going to give us the full chain, all of the deltas, open interest, volume on the calls and the puts. Alright, call size where the action is. Yep, two most active strikes in the chain are 550 and 555. Makes sense. Alright, good. Alright, maybe now I want to see the top movers for today. Alright, thank you, Alpha. Good luck into the close, thank you. Alright, now I want to see the movers. Now I want to see the top 20 movers today. Alright, so gonna give us, it's gonna pull up the screener. It's gonna tell us basically, so there's a lot of micro caps, but these are the top 20 movers for today. So I just click on Pico Sella. Alright, doesn't have much volume or much liquidity. Alright, so there's a lot of micro caps. Alright, now I want the top 20 by market cap. So anything above, let's go 10 billion. Alright, thank you. So, oops, sorry. Nope. What just happened? Okay. Let's do this again. Alright, top 20 by market cap of 10 billion for today. Alright, so let's pull up the screener again. Here we go. Alright, let's close this. Alright, so Moderna at 14%. Yeah, so market cap 25 billion. AppLovin is up 8%. Reddit. Okay, yeah, these are the tradable stocks. ASTS. So we saw the ASTS call option flow. Alright. Now I'll say, okay, do any of those stocks have news for today? Why are they moving? Alright, now it's going to pull up the news feed. So X that out. Alright, so RKLB, NASA contract win. INCY, drug approval. CRCL, yesterday's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has recovered, yep. So not all of them will have a specific catalyst. Yeah, macro, risk on rotation. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Alpha. Now, let's go to Netflix. Alright, so up 6%. Oh, and so just so everybody knows what the screener can provide, I'm just going to say, what is everything the screener can provide? And you would just ask the agent any of this stuff and it'll pull it up very quickly. So here's everything the screener can filter and sort on: fundamentals, earnings, share price filters, stocks under $5, performance, day, year to date, week, months, short interest, sector, options. So what it does not do, so this is kind of, so right now the screener can't filter for these technical, so like RSI, but it can, it will soon. We're adding that, but it can look at the RSI for you on the chart. So I'll say, all right, pull up RSI on Netflix. And it can analyze it for you. All right, so RSI is currently at 65, 55, 5-minute chart, bullish momentum, not yet overbought. Okay, thank you. Let's see. And it can do that for all the technical indicators, so not just RSI, but all the indicators that you see here. All right, so now maybe I want a price target on Netflix. So let me get a 3-month price target on Netflix. So it's gonna ask us, yeah, what horizon, end of week, end of month. Okay, so well, yeah, 3 months. It wants us to tell us the time frame. 3 months. We'll go 1 hour time frame on that. Yeah, 1 hour time frame. Just gonna switch to an hour, and it is going to give us a price target, bullish and bearish. So draw our lines, our EMAs. So deeply beaten down, rough shape on a 1 hour basis. So back to around beginning of May. Key levels, resistance, support. All right, so yeah, 3-month scenarios by end of September. Bull case 90 to 95, And the base case 78 to 82, and bear case is 65 to 68. And you do that for literally any stock. So 3 months, 6 months, 1 year out, anything that you would want. And of course, for Netflix, we have all of our prediction market price targets here too. So I click on June, so I'll X this out. Alright, so not much movement anticipated. It is June 26th, so we only have about 2 trading days left. So yeah. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Be sure to check it out. You can sign up for a free trial, no cost to you. Use it as much as you want. And yeah, I will see you guys all on Monday. Alright, thank you, everybody.